Alright, our objective for today is that I can solve equations with fractions by clearing the fraction. So just like yesterday, I have some notes that I would like you to write down. Again, you need to turn in your notes along with your work for today. Your notes need to consist of these steps as well as following along with the two examples that I give. So first step is to multiply each term by the common denominator. Then divide the common denominator by each denominator of your fractions. Multiply that number that you get with the numerator, and then solve the equation just like you would a multi-step equation. Alright, so if I'm looking at this expression or equation, right, I'm going to start by putting parentheses around each of my terms just so that I know that I separate all four of my terms. Then I need to find a common denominator between 5, 3, 1, and 15, right? To do this, if you have a hard time finding the common denominator, you can write multiples of every number. So like I would start with 5, 10, 15, and so on, and then I go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, well that matches. Obviously 1's going to match with 15, and then 15 matches with 15. Okay, if you just know right away, great. That's your common denominator. So I'm going to multiply everything by 15. Not 18, 15. Okay, now I'm going to divide, so I did the first thing. I'm going to divide the common denominator, so 15, by each denominator. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. Write it in a different color. Let's go purple. And 15 divided by 1 is still 15, and 15 divided by 15 is 1. So now I'm going to multiply my numerators. So I'm going to take 3 times 2, which is 6, and then there's an x. 5 times 1, which is just 1, so plus 5, not 1, it's 5, equals 15 times 2, which is 30, 1 times 8, which is 8, so plus 8x. So I'm going to solve it just like I would a multi-step equation. So my next step would be to get variables on the same side. So I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides and get 5 equals 30 plus 2x. Then I'm going to get my numbers on the same side, so I'm going to subtract 30. 5 minus 30 is negative 25. Now, if you're doing this, you need to do it this way, but if you're struggling with your integers for today, and if you struggled with your integers yesterday, use a calculator for now. I won't let you use one in class, but if it's going to take you 20 minutes versus an hour, I'd prefer you to just take 20 minutes. Alright, so negative 25x equals 2x. Divide both sides by 2. And I cannot simplify that, so that is my answer. Negative 25 over 2. Alright, and keep it improper. I can make it less hard on myself. Okay, I want you to email me or Miss Weldy, depending on who your teacher is, that it is 4 minutes and 7 seconds. 4.07. Alright, so I just have one more example for you. Alright, notice that there's a little bit more terms this time. So again, everything's in parentheses. This does not change the process, there's just more numbers to deal with. So, my common denominator between 2, 3, 6, and 9. There's a lot there. You should be able to tell that it is 18. Right? Again, if not, you can write all the multiples. So I'm going to multiply everything that's 6 terms by 18. All right, so I divide by the denominator. So 18 divided by 2 is 9. 18 divided by 1 is 18, so I'm going to keep that 18. 18 divided by 3 is 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 18 divided by 9 is 2. And then I cannot divide anything. 18 divided by 1 is 18. So now I'm going to multiply the number with the numerator. So 9 times 1 is 9x. Let me put this down the middle. 18 times 3 is, I cannot do math in my head that easily, 54. And then 6 times 2 is 12, so minus 12, equals 3 times 5, which is 15x, 2 times 4, which is plus 8, and 18 times 1, which is minus 18. All right? So now I'm going to solve it like I would a multi-step equation. So I don't have anything to distribute, but I do need to combine like terms. So my like terms are 54 and negative 12 on that side, and then 8 and negative 18 on this side. So 54 minus 12, all right, is going to be 42. So 9x plus 42 equals 15x, and then 8 minus 18 is negative 10. Then I need to get the variables to the same side. So to do that, I'm going to subtract 9x from both sides. 42 equals 15 minus 9, which is 6x minus 10. Add 10 to both sides. I get, and I'm going to rewrite it over here because I'm running out of room, I get 52 equals 6x. And I'm going to divide both sides by 6. Now, can I simplify in this case? Yes, I can simplify at least by 2, so I'm going to start there. They're both even numbers. They can both be simplified by 2. So 52 divided by 2 is 26. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Now, can I simplify that any further? I don't think so. All right, so that is my answer, 26 over 3. All right, so you're going to go on and you're going to finish the worksheet. There are only 4 problems today. If you need help or do not understand something, please email me. I can help you. I can respond. I can show you how to do it again if you need me to. Let me know.